Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Tuesday, December 2nd, around 10:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 2025. Coronal Hole 4 is facing Earth now, and we're waiting on a G2 geomagnetic storm to develop. We also could have accentuation, from an X-flare that shot out of the side of the sun the other day. So, buckle up, Buttercup. We also have snow in the northeast and a lot to talk about. So keep calm. It's boom time. A snowstorm in Colorado to impact both the morning and the evening commutes on Wednesday. It's already started. We've got an inch here falling in town. The roads are treacherous, and 5 to 6 inches expected tomorrow. Snow will begin filling in across the I-25 corridor of Colorado's Front Range late Tuesday evening into early Wednesday morning. As a result, Wednesday is a first alert weather day. A winter weather advisory will be in effect on Wednesday until 6 p.m. So buckle up, Buttercup. As a winter storm drops heavy snow on the northeast like a beast, a fast-moving winter storm dumped several inches of snow across the Midwest, where it killed one driver, caused hundreds of crashes, and slowed travel to a crawl. It delivered the first widespread snow of the season to the northeast and New England, but that's not true. Areas like Jay Peak in Vermont have the most snow ever recorded for the month of November. So things have been developing rapidly in the northeast. And the snow continues to fall. It's not offshore yet, so Maine all the way down towards Connecticut, seeing a mix or snow right now. And there's snow in the northern plains as well as the Rockies. So let's get to the full forecast, shall we? We've got a winter storm in the central Appalachians through the northeast, heavy snow in the Great Basin and the Rockies as well. A winter storm will impact the central Appalachians to the northeast through the night. Accumulating snow is expected for interior New England and the northern mid-Atlantic. Scattered showers, an occasional thunderstorm will persist across Florida and the southeast coast. Locally, heavy mountain snow is expected in the Great Basin and the Rockies over the next couple of days, as we just reported on you. Take a look at the GFS model. You can see that storm is going to be moving offshore in the next 6 hours. By morning, it's going to be away from the northeast. We got another system here, a clipper, an Alberta clipper, will be moving across eastern Canada as another system develops in the south here and another storm dumps down in the Pacific Northwest. And then here we have another nor'easter developing, but that's going to slip offshore before anything spectacular develops there. And the models are looking quite exciting through the first 2 weeks of December, and that takes us to December 13th. If we take a look at the forecast here, total snow accumulation, this is for the next 12 days. We could see a nice southern storm here for the Virginias and the Carolinas. And it's looking like record snow potentially for the Pacific Northwest. This is the La Nina model, and it's sticking to it, except we're getting some precipitation down here in the Four Corners, which is more ENSO neutral. So good news as far as precipitation across the U.S. and a winter wonderland. Shut up, Al! Get in your hole! Al Gore is not happy with the forecast, as is usual. And we can move to the southern hemisphere where it's actually summer, but Canberra saw its first freezing summer temperatures ever on record. Canberra has logged its first sub-zero summer temperature in more than a century of record keeping. And that certainly doesn't happen in a global warming world. Now, does it? At 5:50 a.m. on December 2nd, Canberra Airport fell to minus 0.3 C, which is 31.5 Fahrenheit below freezing, breaking the old summer record of above freezing, 32.5 Fahrenheit, set in 2012. Now, isn't this interesting? One solar cycle ago, at the same place we are today, was a record cold temperature set in 2012 in the summer in Canberra. And now, at the same point in the next solar cycle, we've got an even colder temperature. So there you go. It's the sun. And cow farts have nothing to do with it. Period. Seismic update. No quakes to note. Low-level activity worldwide. Good news there. Like swimwear. Worldwide volcano news for December 2nd. We've got Fuego to 16,000 feet. Reventador to 17,000 feet. Purace. Volcanic ash reported there. Aoba. Continuous low-level eruptions to 8,000. We've got Sakurajima to 8,000 foot today. Santa Guito to 15,000. Sangay to 20,000. Semadu, who knew? Now you do a 15,000 foot puff there. 15,000 foot blast at Reventador as well. 16,000 foot blast at Fuego. Possible volcanic ash at Purace. Aoba to 8,000, wrapping up the list for the day. And that brings us over to space weather, where we have a 3-day geomagnetic forecast showing G2 storm for December 3rd and the 4th. Hopefully it lines up correctly where we can get to see some auroras in low latitudes. So buckle up, Buttercup, because this coronal hole is facing Earth, and its wrath and fury is headed our way. There is the geomagnetic forecast. Nothing spectacular, nothing to worry about. Just maybe some fireworks in the sky. You can see plasma density increasing now as that coronal hole stream arrives. The BZ is wonky, and we're just waiting for plasma speed to start spiking. Currently very low levels at 400 kilometers per second. The WSA Enlil spiral shows that X-flare leaving the Earth on December 1st and headed directly away, but it could accentuate this coronal hole stream. Do you see how it bleeds in there and adds a little bit of density? Yeah. And that density will arrive on the 4th. Speaking of density, do you have silver? Well, it just hit another all-time high today, almost $60. This is getting crazy, folks, and you're missing out. You need to convert your 401k from fiat currency to precious metals now before it's too late, and you miss out on all these gains. I don't know what else I can say. They're saying silver could hit $200 by the end of next year, and it's not ever going down. The demand for silver, with all this technology, AI, data centers, electric batteries, and the such, is only going to exponentially increase over the next 10 years, potentially sending silver to over $1,000 per ounce. Hedge your bets and trust Goldco, the industry leader. From precious metal IRAs to direct purchases of gold and silver, they've helped thousands of Americans diversify and protect their retirement. Request your free 2025 gold and silver kit. There's no obligation. That's it. There are no penalties for switching from crappy stocks to precious metals. It's that simple with Goldco. And, well, support your retirement. It's that simple. And that is a boom to knowledge. Please hit the thumbs up, share this video, do all those YouTube things, and be safe. We love you. And that is a boom.